Prison. Let's go. Karn variant. Oh no, I'm running out of play points. We gotta win some. This will be the final league of the night. So if you joined for some of the little more nuanced decks, I appreciate it. Hit that follow button. Come find us again. I did reach out to some people that were planning to play a tournament this weekend, but I don't think they're going to do that. I've heard nothing about it. Red Prison. Let's go. Let's win some play points. This one should be able to prey on some of the stuff we've seen tonight. A lot of Eldrazi. It'll struggle a little bit with Eldrazi. Eldrazi's always been a little bit of a nuance with us, but we've seen humans. That was one of the matchups we saw. Euro, a few other things. We'll see how it plays out. Gotta get some Red Prison in for the night. Let's not keep one landers either. Let's be smart about our decisions tonight. Keep this, ditch a moon. You can play a mountain. Eidolon, a braid, removal. Aggro, and a blood moon. Razor Verge Thicket. Go ahead and get rid of this before it becomes a nuance problem. We don't have that much removal in this list, but Giver of Runes is a problem. Oh no. Wouldn't something like a 1 of or 2 of God's Eye be a thing? For this list? Oh no, Leonin Arbiter. Don't Ghost Quarter me. The pain. The absolute pain. We're not going to attack in here because Giver of Runes can protect Leonin Arbiter and trade with our Eidolon. And try to make it expensive for my opponent to be doing anything here. On the Crack the Earth version? Maybe. This is getting painful. Pass turn. It might. I can't say it would or wouldn't. Another Horizon Canopy here. Just pass turn. Not going to run anything out. Can't. Don't have the lands. Lost a land to this Leonin Arbiter. Extra planes here. I wonder if it's a Heliod combo. It's a Knight of Autumn. Take some damage, opponent. Kills a Eidolon here? Oh, they gain 4. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Just gonna pass turn. This is getting weird. They still aren't attacking in. It's a strange matchup. You always wanted to play the card? The Field of Ruin. Still no attacks. 2, 4, 6. I'm going to play the Magus of the Moon. I'm going to take 6 to do this. Maybe it's enough to make them bite here and swing and then protect it with Giver of the Runes. I don't know. It shuts them off green. Green seems terrifying. They haven't played too much with green so far. Path is dangerous. There we go. See? Giver of Runes getting in here. Protection from red. Smashing in for 2 damage. Like it. We have 2 Chandras to clear out a creature here. I'd love to be able to clear out the Knight of Autumn and swing with the team. Land drop here. Come on. Need a land. If we can get a land, we're looking real good. Super good. Oh, what is this? Charming Prince. Ooh. Deciding to exile Knight of Autumn, replay it, gain some life. Death and Cat mix? Oh, this is modern? Yeah, it's modern. Let's go ahead and Chandra downtick on the Giver of Ruins. I can do some trading if necessary here. Not gonna swing. Gonna let them swing into me. I don't have to trade off my Magus necessarily. You think I got it? I don't know. Gonna keep that Magus around. They could path it. If they path it, we're like dead. Makes red mana, makes white mana. Giver. Damage. Interesting. Interesting. So I can go up with Chandra here. Just damage. Up with Chandra for damage. Play new Chandra. Downtick kill Giver. I think that's the best play here. Prevents them from having blocker or things that ruin us. And then because I have the Eidolons here, they can't really cast anything without dying. I wonder if they're going to attack. I just block one of these, right? I'll just block the Knight of Autumn here. I'll take the 4. They're not going to pump here. If they cast anything, they're likely taking damage here, and then I swing back for lethal. No, you don't block with Magus there. They cast anything, I kill them. If they don't cast anything, I kill them. Maybe. No reason to open them up to green there. If they cast anything, they're dead. So why does it matter? You're shutting them off colors. I block with Magus. Cool. I go to 2. They collect a company. Shalai. Lair Dawnbringer. Giant Walking Ballista. All of those would kill us. By doing it this way, I keep them off green, so I don't run into something with green that would be a problem. There's almost no reason to block with Magus. Alright, Anger's Magus come in. Actually, our Eidolons are going to be sidelined here. One Torp Orb might come in as well. Rabble Masters aren't going to do much either. And run it. Does the spell resolve before the cast trigger? Not sure I'm following your question. We're going to keep this. Eidolon is 3 or less, so Collected Company would ruin us. A Walking Ballista would be too big. Shalai and Lyra and others would be too big as well. Okay, so we have a Burning Forge to beat here. I'm going to throw a Chalice on 1 to avoid anything nasty here. They're going to have an opportunity to put something on 2, and we'll hopefully have a Blood Moon to Blood Moon them out. So we just got to beat whatever is here which looks like it's just this. Fingers crossed they don't have a way to destroy that. Here we go. Ooh, they have a forest. All right. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Hooks it up. This is gonna be bad. It has some protections. Cool. That was a really good draw. Let's go ahead and attack. Make a super good draw. Pyretic into bridge. Pass turn. Now I need like Chandra. Oh my gosh, what is this? Batter Skull. Holy crap. That would have been a bad one last time. I'm just saying. Oh, I guess they can equip this over. They don't, though. You know what? Doesn't really matter if I have that in or not. It'd be better to be at 0 cards here than actually be holding anything. Bloodmoon's doing a lot of work here. Greedy mana bases all around. Land, go. We need that, Chandra. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We can take Karn here as well. Karn down tick, go get Walking Ballista / go get something to blow up that snow-covered forest would be really good as well. Go ahead and slam a Simian Spirit Guide pass turn. They need white to find Knight of Autumn for the Ensnaring Bridge. Down-ticking Karn and going and getting a Torpor would be also fine at this point. I have a feeling they're a very heavy creature deck, and finding ETB things is where they're probably at. Anyway, here's the Karn. So as much as I'd like to find the ETB stuff, let's go ahead and just do Liquid Metal Coating. We're going to play Liquid Metal Coating, and we're going to stop on their upkeep. This will shut off the green, and then this way I can kind of keep them off of 2 colors for the most part. Also gives me an opportunity to clear lands as we go. Shouldn't need this upkeep stop anymore. So we do stop this for a turn. Charming Prince. Might have to go get a Torpor here just as a second backup. I'm a little bit afraid of a Flicker Wisp. Probably need to just do that. Extra Magus is good here. Let's go ahead and stop on the upkeep again. Let's choose an artifact card again. Go get our other Torpor. And then we're going to shut off the Plains. I think the Plains is a little more frightening here. Disenchants, other white creatures that they have, so on and so forth. The green hasn't mattered the whole game so far. And we got it. There we go. Cleared it out. Extra Karn's kind of nice. Extra Bridge is nice too. Nice. It's good to be on the winning side of things. We were just playing some fun casual lists earlier this evening, and now we're here to win and win some of our entry fees back. Beautiful deck. Maybe. Maybe. We just get lucky that we can have 7 moon effects. Everyone's playing super greedy mana bases, so punish them for it. Keep this. We're going to go ahead and get rid of 1 Abrade. We'll just hope that 2 Abrades don't matter here. Maybe they're humans. This would be the worst hand for humans. Names human, puts an amulet into play. Let's destroy the amulet. Let's throw a chalice on 0. And pass turn. I'm gonna put this on 0. Summoner's Pact and other pact effects are really frustrating. They are the amulet deck, it looks like. Fortunately, I couldn't get this on to 1 fast enough for this Amulet of Vigor. Let's see if we can get a fast mana spell here. Or Blood Moon. I would take a Blood Moon at this point, but I'll need probably a bridge quickly after it. A Gruul Turf. Kinda wish I had my extra braid that I got rid of. Alright. I'll take the Simian Spirit Guide because we get Hazard down, we can start attacking. That being said, it may not be fast enough. This is a turn 2 Hazard and it may not be fast enough. If they have a Zeusa in hand, they could Titan me this turn. Maybe. I might be off by 1 mana. Four if this was played. It would have been 5. Turn 2 active Hazret. Yep. Bounces the Simic Growth Chamber. Floating mana. Play Simic Growth Chamber. I'm holding this open because they might rebounce Gruul Turf here. Simic Growth Chamber going up to 4. Bounces another thing. Karn played here. Karn gets rid of Chalice. Jeez. Braiding the amulet looks really good right now. Can I make them do something with this Azusa? Let's attack Karn. See if they want to block with Azusa. The answer is no. We'll give them Azusa here. I don't feel wonderful about that. But I don't really want the amulet to be untapping a variety of things. They got rid of my Chalice. They could have a Summoner's Pact. Yes, they get to play 2 lands. Yes, they have Cavern. Plus that other land. This prevents Karn from going and getting something nasty. Alright, so they get to play Titan anyway. So it didn't matter what I killed there. I needed a ooh. Depending on what they fetch here. This could be interesting. Needs to find 2 basic forests. If they don't do that, Blood Moon off the top wins it. I guess I have a big blocker. It's for 1. What's interesting here is I could kill Karn. A Rabble Master. They saw the line. They saw it. Where Hazard goes doesn't really matter. By attacking them, they could block and then use Karn down tick. which is what they're going to do here. So if we kill the Zusa the turn before, what ends up happening there instead is that they just play their land down. It untaps and retaps. And they get to play Primeval Titan. So either way, they were having a Titan that turn. I guess here a bridge potentially could buy us some time. That's about it. I might go get a Worm Coil. That really doesn't change anything here. Attacks with Primeval Titan. I think that's gutsy. So you get a bounce land plus something else. Bounces one of the tapped forests here. Gets to play Worm Coil Engine. If I can find a bridge off the top, you have a shot at this? Ah, yeah, bridge is probably the card we need. I don't think we have any other outs other than bridge. Field the Dead, Radiant Fountain. No blocks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Field of the Dead. Blast Zone makes it so our bridge is no longer an out either. If they tap out for Worm Coil here, then we're okay. We could bridge then Blood Moon. Okay, so we found our bridge. We need exactly Blood Moon next. And if we'd hit that, we have a chance at this game. So no one can attack. Pass turn. If they have a Dryad, we're dead. Well, it has to be their last card. Then we get Blood Moon. So we need Blood Moon next, and then we're fine. And then we win in 4 turns. 5 turns. 6 turns. 6 turns. 6 turns. 2 damage. Blood Moon, please. One time. Right here. That's not a Blood Moon. Alright, we'll play Eidolon pass turn. They'll Blast Zone. They're going to go ahead and kill our Ensnaring Bridge. What they should do... Doesn't really matter here. They're going to kill my Rabble Master when they do this too. We needed exactly Blood Moon there to have the lock on them. Alright, so they blow some stuff up here. Which is fine. Plays a Dryad. Well, now this is rude. Now they'll go get Valakut here if they have 2 of them and win the game. Two Valakuts wins this. That'll do it. If we hit bridge into Blood Moon, though, we would have been fine. There's our Blood Moons. Not opponent at all. Alright, Magus has come in and a Torp Orb. We can get rid of all 3 Eidolons here. Otherwise, we don't have too much else we want to bring in. We're going to go ahead and run this. Do you think Leyline of Combustion is a good sideboard option? Possibly. They kind of just do whatever, though. But I'd like to play first, please. I'm going to try this. It's risky with 2 lands having all 3 drops, but the Abrade will hopefully give me 1 extra turn here. Magus is okay. Poorest. Amulet. Alright, let's go ahead and destroy the Amulet. Pass turn. We have a Magus. We have a Rabble Master. Let's see what we want to play first here. Ancient Stirrings. Tempting to just slam Rabble Master here. It gets a little frightening, though, with some untapped lands. Or the bounce lands. Radiant Fountain. Plays Radiant Fountain. No follow-up. I'm gonna play Magus. It's a threat. A little less likely to get nailed by something like a Claim or Force. I can follow this with a Blood Moon if I think they're running some Dismembers. They did see Hazard, so I could see something like that. No effect here. It's probably just Rabblemaster go. Probably just Rabblemaster and just go. We can be aggressive here. And then we can follow this with a Blood Moon. Tireless Tracker. Can remove that Tireless Tracker out of the way. How aggressive do I want to get? I really want to be super aggressive here. Let's be super aggressive. Chandra, down tick. Gets rid of the tracker. Gets in for a ton of damage. We're kind of hoping they don't have a removal for the Magus. But I think if they even did, I can follow that with the Blood Moon and be okay. I don't think they're going to just get a Primeval Titan. Play 2 Dismembers and 2 Beasts Within, the most recent list. 2 Force of Vigors as well. Rexage. Dodged. Just dodged it. No problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're gonna block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they don't block here, they die. And we can Slag Storm them for 3. Easy. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have an activated Chandra even. Cool. Alright, so we got that one. They do know we have creatures. Expecting some removal for those in game number 3. Game number 3. Everything looks good. Go again. So they're gonna. The Beast Within is the problem card for us, in my opinion. A lot of them doing those recently. We won't keep this 1-lander, by the way. We can't keep a 1-lander. We're going to keep. We're going to get rid of Chandra. My opponent went to 5, and this is part of the keep. We're going to go ahead and Rabblemaster here on turn 2. Rabblemaster on turn 3. Go wide. Hope they don't have some insane hand and win the game. EE in the board. Field of the Dead. Turn 1. Rabblemaster would be nice. No such thing, though. Alright. Turn 2 into turn 3. Amulet. Tap land. Not the most insane start. Flooding out a little bit, though. Goblin, go. We have Karn to shut down an EE, by the way. 2 mana. Simic Growth Chamber. We're going to make so much mana here. 3, 4. Karn. Choosing an artifact from outside of the game to reveal. I think I have to kill this Karn and swing at them, and then we should have it. So there's a Worm Coil. 1, 2. Torp Orb. Not worth it. A Rabblemaster. I need like an Abrade off the top. So attack them, attack Karn, attack Karn, attack Karn. Go ahead. Do you have enough to put Worm Coil in the play? Please no. Hit him for 5, go to 14. They're dead on board. Turn 4 kill if we get it. He can cast it off the castle. Yeah, but he only put a field. Okay, so he had a Gruul Turf. He didn't play any other dual lands, the bounce lands. So you had to have that in hand. Okay, though. He has to trade it with a Rabble Master token. If we happen to top deck in a Braid, it'll look really good here. A Chalice. Well, everything's going in. Obviously. Jay Black, what's up? Alright, so he blocks a Goblin. We do 2 more over that. Honestly, we're just going to Torp Orb and probably put a Chalice on 0. So this trades. We do 2 damage over plus another 5. That's in the 7. I think I just throw this Chalice on 0. Who knows? They have a lot of mana. But are we wide enough? Plus we have the Ruins as well, which is an extra 2 points of damage that they're not aware of. Field of the Dead untapped. Gives them 5 total mana. And no follow-ups here. We're going to lifelink this one here. Now lifelink. Kill one of these. That's going to trade. Then they're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage through. Block 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we just send everything. They're almost at Primeval Titan. I think I like sending all of this. Death Touch and then a lifelink over here. I suppose that's a way to do it too. 1, 2, 3, 5. We're gonna go ahead and play a bridge here and play our last land as well, on the off chance that they were going to try to maybe have another blocker and attack in. So we have 5 damage to get through. We have 5 tokens. Removal spell for this worm does a lot. Ruins puts them to 3. Each Ruins is getting us closer. Chandra off the top would be really good. Hazard off the top would be pretty good. Scavenger Grounds is actually not bad. So they block here. Go in. Can't do that. So we're going to just play our Scavenger Grounds and pass. So we get to fire off a few of these. It looks like they're just getting lands, though. We need to find a way to get rid of our bridge, I would bet. So let's activate 1, 2, 3, 4, and sacrifice the Scavenger Grounds, put them to 3. This is just lethal? Blocks 1, goes to 6, then I hit him for 4, and then Ruins here? This should be lethal unless they have like a Beast Within or another removal spell. And if they use that, I'm kind of okay because then I can slam the Blood Moon here, not worry about my Ruins. This should be enough. What if they have another Beast Within? It's going to be really strange. So they Beast Within here. They still have to block. Man, if they have another Beast Within, things get really strange here. But I'm going to forego this 2 damage, thinking the Blood Moon could be lethal. And if they have another Beast Within to get rid of this, then it turns my Ruins back on anyway. I think we can hold 3 cards here and win it. We'll go for it. I think we can do it. Shutting them out of all their colors. Beast Within is off. Dismember doesn't kill Blood Moon. Force is a problem. Force kills a lot of our things right now. Needs exactly Force. We have exactly lethal here. Nice. Got there. We were thinking... The very first thing that crossed my mind for some stupid reason was, oh, I can go my own bridge. No, we can swing with the goblins. Swing with the goblins in combat. Kill Worm before blocks. Looked good. And he had an extra Magus coming, which is kind of nice. Safety Net would arguably play it too. It's a good safety net against that. Especially with their life total so low, they can't exactly dismember it easily. Look at that. A win. 2 down. 3 to go. Looking pretty good. It is a nice start. We've been playing some fun decks tonight. Losing. Getting to win some matches here is really good. I'm telling you, Bloodman's pretty good right now. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Fane Fane is our opponent. Alright. Opponent chose not to play first. I'm gonna keep this. I'm a little afraid of that. Choose not to. Gonna get racked. Our opponent's asking us if we're the fluffy that plays on YouTube. It's 8 rack. Here we go. We can beat 8 rack. They should take Rabble Master. We're not going to rush too much out here. I don't mind sharing that information. Opponent's been so nice to us. Don't Thoughtseize us, please. One more turn, then I get Chandra down, and we can play from there. Oh, don't do it. Raven's Crime. Bye-bye Bridge. Blackmail me. Shrieking Affliction. Alright. We've got to beat a Shrieking Affliction. Ooh. You know what? We're going to slam Rabble Master here. I'm going to do this because it doesn't put me any further down. For the Shrieking Afflictions, the racks. Opponents at 3 cards plus the draw step. And I don't think they can beat creatures very easily. And the answer is nope. Maybe they have Murderous Rider or something like that. Who knows? Looked good. Easy win. Eidolon here. We're going to bring Maguses in just because I'm basically going to get rid of these bridges. Relic in for a Slag Storm. Actually, we'll leave a Slag Storm here. We'll get rid of a Blood Moon. And I think I'm going to leave the Spyglass there for a Karn. We can beat... We usually do okay against Rack. Yeah, we have a lot of things that kind of ramp us out. But what's interesting is we can ramp out and beat our opponents to discard spells. And because we're Pyro Prison, being faster, we do okay. This kind of sucks. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're still going to keep this. My opponent's going to probably do some thought seizing. We do have ways to interact with, say, a rack here. What we're doing this for is so that I can actually play Simian Spirit Guide and just connect. Fatal Push is something they play. They play very few fetches, typically. And so with this kind of combination of things, hopefully it'll be enough. I am going to go ahead and slam the Eidolon here. Having that down on turn 1... with all the discard that they're going to do, we can potentially race a rack here. I shouldn't have to put anything else into play. Shouldn't. Yield to this. I get rid of a Slag Storm. Pass. Really good. I feel bad playing it. Oh well. Chalice is a pretty hot draw. Yeah, that fluffy. Living Pond, what's up? By the way, this Scavenger Grounds could be good. They're playing like Red Rack, it looks like. We're pretty familiar with this. Anchor? Oh. It's pretty good. 6-1. That's pretty good. Luckily, we have the Chalice on 1 to prevent racks. We were hoping the Scavenger Grounds could be used against their potential Croxes. Oh, gosh. Do they have just 3 of these? You don't have a third one, opponent. You don't have a third one. Okay. Holy crap. Nearly died. Goes a rack. He's a Pyromancer. Ruins is kind of a nice one. Past the turn here. We're at 6. They're at 3. One more land and we could lock this one out. This will be interesting. Attacks for 2. No blocks. A4. Down tick. Block. Uptick. I would need exactly a land. I need exactly a land. Is this worth the risk? If I attack here, he blocks with Elemental. I attack. He blocks with the Elemental. You know what? I'm going to play a little bit different than I was thinking. We're going to attack with Eidolon here. He has to block. Because if I have a land there, I just win. He can then attack me back. He can't really cast anything, though, if he does that. So he attacks back. Fine. We're at 2. Land for our opponent. We need a land drop here. We whiff our land drop. Dang it. We'll pass back. Now I'm priced into blocking. The problem is that when we block here, he can get the Seasoned Pyromancer tokens back. Maybe I can do some splicing on the arcane stuff here. Oh, we're literally like a point or 2 away here. How's the deck been faring? It's been faring pretty decently. Clearly I need to be bringing bridges back in. Opponent's got Skelementals. I think if I'm them, I just swing in, pass the turn, end step, make 2 tokens. They say it's an interesting spot. I don't know what's interesting about it. I think it's pretty clear cut. They don't have to cast anything. I put the cliffs in to play tapped. Attack for 2. Choose not to. Interesting. Hayden K. Gel, thank you for the follow. I'm going to play Karn down here. We'll just uptick casually and pass turn, leaving Eidolon as a blocker. I was watching the YouTube vid you put up earlier, first time in the stream. Hello. Good to see you here. Do they want to attack? I think they should have attacked last turn. But we'll see what this is. Now they can play whatever it was. It's Croxa. I don't lose life here. I don't lose anything. I can replay Croxa now. Still don't lose anything because of Desperate Ritual. I can go get Bridge, hide. I need to dodge another Croxa. I can't let this attack me, so I have to get Bridge. Has to be Bridge. Land. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Play the Bridge. Pass turn. Hope they can't kill or do 2 damage to me. Top deck a land. Go get Walking Ballista. 3 damage to my opponent. That is the line. I think they missed out when they should have attacked the turn earlier. We got there. I think we got there. Where's Walking Ballista? There he is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three Walking Ballista? I think my opponent missed out when they should have attacked with Seasoned Pyromancer. Let me ask them real quick. I really want to know. I'm asking them because they played the cliffs and passed. Alright, they thought we had a little bit of burn. We're a little more prison-y, so we don't have the chalice and all that. But hey, I get it. We also had the ruins. We could have not put them at 3, but put them at 1. But hey, it was close game. Close game. Nice. Holding both rituals, by the way, got us the Croxa avoidance, so that was good as well. We're 3-0 with the list. Good game so far. Let's see if we can get 2 more. Round it off. Be a good finale for the evening. So what YouTube videos do you guys enjoy? Some of you have been saying you're showing up from our YouTube videos. I know they're rather long, but hopefully in the descriptions you've been tagging some of the matches so you can just check in on a match and then maybe come back a little bit later, go eat dinner, watch it during dinner, watch it during breakfast. Any consideration from Wormcoil in the sideboard, or are you too invested into Bridge? I've been asked that a lot. You could probably swap the Eidolon out, but I think at that point, if you're got enough mana to use Karn, go get Wormcoil, and then 6 mana in play, in many cases, you're probably already at a place where Walking Ballista is doing just enough. Why do I run a Split of Grave Hate? This one comes in. and also protects against collected company type of decks. This one comes in, can control it while also getting rid of it. And this one stays in the sideboard for Karn to go pick up. And Karn on turn 4 or turn 3, because we ramp out, gets to slam down the Tormod's Crypt very quickly. Alright, let's keep this. We're going to throw a Chalice on 1 and hope it's good. Go from there. Who knows? Could be the worst hand ever. Chalice on 1, pass turn. But that is why. It's also so that random cards don't get named. It's also to keep my opponent on their toes. Those are some of the reasons that I have them like that. Blood Crypt tapped. Alright, we will be able to play Karn on curve. It's always good. We can remove something too here. Jund. Uh-oh. Have you considered just mainboarding 2 relics? No, because I have the Chalice that I usually play on 1. And there's not enough graveyard decks to care. Show me Liliana. Don't do that. Alright, we're going to get Thoughtseized here. Pretty confident we're going to see a Thoughtseize. That's okay, though. Both of these Planeswalkers are fantastic. Both died to an Assassin's Trophy as well. Chandra might be just a slight bit better because it's going to help us dig. But Karn could stop them from playing stuff pretty quickly. They take Karn. We have a person in the Pyro Prison Discord, which can be found at one of these 2 links. And they love, and I say this, they love to run a bunch of relics. Alright, Chandra, uptick for damage, pass turn. Hopefully we don't spin over anything important like that Karn. Karn downtick gets Spyglass, which is one of our more recent adds, would have been nice. We chose not to put in the Mountain, by the way, because the Mountain gives our opponent information off their Thoughtseize. Right now, they think we have an Abrade and an Unknown card. They might Thoughtseize me again. Currently, my opponent does not have double black for Liliana, which is good. A land drop plus Bloodbraid Out would be a problem for us. Only 1 sweeper in the main. Tarmogoyf's not too bad. We can clear that. Let's go ahead and land uptick. There's an Abrade. Let's go ahead and Abrade here. We're actually going to go ahead and fire off this Scavenger Grounds to kill the Tarmogoyf. This is one of the few times that I actually can kill a Tarmogoyf. Keeping the Tarmogoyf off and having the Chandra here is pretty good. Again, if they land a Bloodbraid Elf, we're a little bit in trouble. But it's not the end of the world. I wouldn't mind an extra land here. If I were to find an extra land, I could Simian Spirit Guide and have the Abrade on hand. We'll see if we get lucky like that. We could also uptick Chandra to do that. Bloodbraid? There it is. Cascades into a Scavenging Ooze. Hits for 3 here. This is kind of annoying. The end of the world started in China? What? What are you talking about? Well, I got my land. I asked for my land. That's what I wanted. I got it. I don't like it anymore. I feel like I shoot Scavenging Ooze here and play Simian Spirit Guide and just go up with Chandra. Let's go up with Chandra first. On the off chance I find this Slag Storm that I have in my deck. Actually, kind of like Rabble Master here. I like Rabble Master. I like removing the Scavenging Ooze. I like passing the turn with one goblin going in. Saves us from a Liliana, which is nice. We can trade with Bloodbraid if we want, or we can let it hit Chandra. If they bolt it, that's fine. Rules are no politics, by the way. Let's keep it magic related, guys. Jund is hard. It's a hard matchup. We're pretty much pre-boarded for the Jund matchup as well. Oof. Don't hit another. Alright, we're going to go ahead and exile the Simian Spirit Guide. It's being taken anyway. I don't want it in the yard for a Tarmogoyf in the future or a Scavenging Ooze. Yes, there's this one over here. Don't care. Don't want them to have it. Alright, so my hand's clear. What do you got for the follow-up? And I think if they connect here with Chandra, I might just leave it alone. 3 mana. Jund colors. K commands and gets back a Tarmogoyf. That's fine. Tarmogoyf's not going to be very big here. Hits 3 at Chandra, probably. All good. Go ahead and uptick. Play new Rabble Master. Land. Swing with 2 goblins. Pass turn. Might block, might not. We'll see. Leaving Scavenger Grounds open. K Command's pretty fair card. It's a relatively fair card. There's a lot more busted cards out there than a K Command. I'll promise you that. So what are we going to do? Opponent, Tarmogoyf? I think I block. I don't want to block. I have a bunch of chump blockers after this. Trades with this Bloodbraid Elf. I don't care about that card as much. Occasionally a gotcha 2 for 1. True. Renin 6. This is most intriguing. Pings. Huh. Let's go ahead and clear the graveyard so that Tarmogoyf's nice and tiny. Let's go up here. Gonna pass turn. Chandra's gonna maybe get hit here. Scavenger Grounds plus the Ramunant Ruins has been relatively good here. It's frustrating because of value. I can feel that. I understand. Bloodbraid again. All right. So Bloodbraid and a Dark Confidant here. They're gonna kill Chandra. So we'll just. Ooh, does not cast. Interesting. It's a shame that I don't get this Chandra any longer. It's a shame. Alright, that grows Tarmogoyf. Deal 3 damage to each creature. We're going to put our land into play. Tells them that we have nothing going on, but it kills both of those. Go ahead, opponent. Storm and Dredge. Looks like my opponent was going to skip through their turn. almost skip through their turn. Liliana. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we discard, they discard. We don't have anything to discard. Inquisition. That doesn't do anything for me. Pass turn. Fetch land's kind of annoying. Surprised they didn't uptick Ren in 6. Three, 4. Another Blood Braid. Stop. Plus Tarmogoyf. Now I need a bridge. Now I need a bridge into a Karn to have a shot at this game. Going to 16. Liliana gonna uptick, or are they gonna hold on to all their cards? They should be upticking Ren in 6. They seem to be leaving that card alone for some reason. There they go. Nice. Karn would help us answer the Lily. I'm gonna pass turn. I see the Baron more. We might have to fire off the Scavenger Grounds. Shrinks the Goyf. We'll do this in combat if they go for it here. Alright, shrink the Goyf, obviously. That's what we need to do. Hits for 3. Sequencing, though. May not matter because Liliana's going to be at 6 now. We needed everything before we're at where we're at. Hazard, though. Hazard, though. I will attack Liliana here because Liliana down tick just kills Hazard. But this is good. Oh, yeah. I mean, we had the Scavenger Grounds covering it anyway. Ow. Wonder if they have another Liliana. What do you got for us, opponent? Hazard's coming down. Mom dog. Swinging at Liliana. In some ways, if they were to attack perhaps with one thing and leave one thing back, Hazard swinging in at Liliana and then a top deck of Braid would be good. A couple other top decks, like a Chandra wouldn't be too bad. Karn wouldn't be too bad. Could shut off Liliana. Where are we at? Where are we at, opponent? I'd like to swing at Liliana. Charge forward. If I had more Hazards in the deck, I would consider attacking them. Alright. Lily gone. Well, close to gone. Down to 1. Have no actions. Every land here now is at least some damage to them. Attacks for 3. Okay. All good. We go to 10. I'm going to uptick Liliana. I presume they're going to uptick Liliana. Uptick and have a land would be really good for their Ren in 6. Upticks Ren, or downticks Ren in 6 to put me at 9. Upticks with Liliana, discards a card. Decides that me being at 9 is better than anything here. Ooh, baby. Alright. There's plenty of instance. They only have one other card here. Clear this, get to attack Liliana. Okay. Liliana's gone. Hazard's safe. I die to 3 bolts. Don't do that to me. No bolt for my opponent. Looking good. They die in 2 turns. Oh my gosh, is this another Blood Braid? Stop. Another Renin 6. Now I'm down to 3. Is that the 4th one? Yes. It's the 4th Blood Braid Elf. Alright. I'm going real low here. Super low. I need something. I need literally something here. Can't be a land. Really probably can't be a Karn either. It's got to be something that removes a creature here or is a blocker. But yes, that was the 4th Blood Braid Elf. Dang it. Dang it. So many Blood Braids. There's a bolt. They found one. Hazard cannot burn creatures. No, it's just damage to face. Just damage to face. Alright, a couple Maguses in here. The Eidolon comes in. Slagstorm out, even though it's like hit and miss. One a Braid out, one Chalice out. We're in the play. Goodness me. Jund doing Jund things. So many cards to get through. And at the end of the day, we did not get there. So many notifications, too. Wow, 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 wow. All right, we will play first. If this was a Blood Moon, it would be worth keeping. We're gonna mulligan this because it lacks a second land. All right, we'll keep this. It's not accelerated. We're gonna lose 2 things probably by the time we get here. We'll be okay, though. Right? We'll be okay. I don't think we'll be okay. All right, here we go. Basic land. Pretty good for them. Magus is definitely our weakest Blood Moon effect here, being that it can get bolted fairly easily. Overgrown Tomb. No turn 1 play, which was interesting. A lot of Thought Seizes, usually. What are we looking at here? What do you got for us, opponent? Yeah, taking them off double black will be useful. Definitely want to try that. It'd be funny if this is a collective brutality. Burning it before we play the Magus down. Seems very strange, whatever they're doing. They put mana into it. Whiff. That feels good. You whiff. Yeah, they're gonna regret it. It's that Magus that you needed. Ooh. Definitely gonna do the Magus first. Let's force a bolt on this, and then we're gonna just rabble hazard it. Should be plenty of damage. My opponent got to do a lot of blood braids. It's our turn. Okay, command. Plague Engineer. Oh. Name's Goblin. Well, that's rude. Maybe we'll play Hazoret now. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're just going to slam some Rabble Masters here. I've got a bunch of them. As soon as I can clear the Plague Engineer, things are going to be great. It's going to be great. You could argue you should be playing Hazoret in case of Thoughtseize. That's fine. Not going to worry about it. We're going to get all these Rabble Masters going. Don't worry. It's going to be so much damage. Play a Rabble Master. Gonna pass turn. I need to do this at second combat. I jumped the gun here. It should be on main phase 2. We'll get the other Rabble Master correct. We should have 2 Rabble Masters after this, not 1. But the way we played it, we're going to have 1. Oh well. Clicked a little too fast. What I don't understand is why they don't block. No. Well, that was our opportunity to take advantage of our mistake there. Definitely play another Rabble Master here. Swing in. Now they pump each other enough to kill this Plague Engineer. Extra land. Bloodbraid Elf, finally. Where's the green? Can't do it. They land here. Send all the goblins in. Pass turn. Just sort of burning my opponent out of time here. These are each a bolt worth, so it's 9 damage if they let it all go through. Looking okay. Here, game number 2. That Hazoret would have done a lot of damage too, by the way. Would have done a lot of damage as well. Interesting. So, that was a weird game. I think I'm tempted to take 1 Karn out here. Or even a bridge or something. And bring in another Braid now that I've seen that. Just have that extra braid, that extra removal spell. Bloodbraid Elves, Plague Engineers, Scavenging Ooze, Dark Confidant. Seems okay. Alright, opponent mulls to 6. This hand is really tempting. It's a 1-lander, has a turn 1 Rabble Master, it's got a turn 1 Chalice, it has a turn 1 Eidolon. It's super tempting. My opponent has mulled. I think it would be smarter, though, to go for a Blood Moon effect. It seemed to be very potent, so we'll look for that. So we missed that, but I think this is an okay hand. We don't rush anything super out, but we're not super all in on anything either. I can probably get rid of Karn, look to get Chandra down, and go from here. Chalice on 1. It's okay. I don't want to go too far down again. My opponent could be playing a Thoughtseize. Look. Look at that little hat. Alright, this is kind of cool. I can go Chandra turn 2. Karn turn 2 would have been a blast. We'll do this instead, though. He's got a hat on. No blood moon effects. That's good. What are we gonna get? A Ren and 6. Huh. I think I Chandra uptick and play Chalice on 1. I could try to get a Chalice just on 2 here. Chalice on 2 stops Tarmogoyf, Bloodbraid. Stops a lot. All right. Let's not be crazy here. Let's go ahead and Chandra uptick Chalice on 1. If they happen to have a Liliana, they uptick, they get our mountain, we're good. Get the Rabble Master down. It hits a lot, the 2. It doesn't hit decay. Yeah, he doesn't seem to ever activate the Planeswalker. Part of me kind of wonders if they're doing something else. They seem to be like playing super slow. You're good, Zara MTG. So this is nice. Kill Plague Engineer, swing Rabble Master at Ren and 6, creating the token here. And that protects us from Liliana. Uptick Ren and 6, they go to 4. They have Bloodbraid Elf after this. Which is totally fine now that I have an extra Chandra here. We'll go ahead and go after the Ren and 6 here. What they could possibly do is ping off and follow with Liliana. It's a possibility. I like to clear this Ren and 6 if possible. There's that Bloodstained Mire. Ping's Rabble Master. What are they going to do? Play a second one here? Dang. Willing to put all this in for killing a Rabble Master. They must not have a whole lot left. Chalice on 2 is looking a little bit stronger. Let's play Karn. I don't want to go get anything necessarily. I could go get a Spyglass. This puts us to 3 though. Relic's not very good right now. Kind of want to go get a Spyglass so bad. You know what? Let's go get Liquid Metal Coating. Relic, by the way, gets countered. Let's get a Liquid Metal Coating. Keep the blocker back. They didn't play. They went all in on getting the Rabble Master. I'm guessing they do not have the Chalice or the they don't have like a Bloodbraid Elf. They don't have anything crazy like that. If Ren and 6 pings off the Goblin, fine. But if it doesn't here, we'll be good. Our hand is fairly protected, so I'm feeling good about that. But 1 converted mana cost is fun. I feel strong here against my Jun opponent, but not out of it yet. Chalice check myself. Opponent votes 3 black and then gets a 4th black here. Kalidas. This is fine. I can kill Kalidas. Kills my token, that's fine. Land was great. Let's go ahead and Chandra kill this. I have one card left. Let's do... Let's go get Spyglass here. We're going to get Spyglass. We're going to go ahead and play Spyglass on Walking, or Wrenn and 6, unless I see something nasty here. It lets me check the hand as well. Wrenn and 6 is probably... Honestly, I'm going to do this because they have the Bloodstain Mire, so we name Wrenn and 6 here. They have a Blackcliff Cleaves. We're going to play the Liquid Metal Coating on their on their upkeep step. We're going to stop the green mana here. I could, yes. You are correct. We're hoping they don't draw exactly Liliana here, but even if they do, I'm okay with that. This prevents them grabbing lands, and what we're going to do is, even though they have this, we're going to start taking away the lands that matter, in this case, green mana. We'll be doing that pretty close to first thing here. Cool. Play a Chandra here. Uptick for damage, pass turn. Bloodmoon would have been nice, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Alright, we have our opponent pretty close to locked out. We're going to go ahead and start taking care of the red lands next. They really need a K command? Yeah, let's not wish that on us, please. The Chalice on 1's done a little bit of work. Not a lot, but a little bit. Just enough work. Goes to our turn. Activate. Keep killing lands. Uptick with Chandra. I don't mind playing this Simian Spirit Guide, because I'm going to play a land and play Eidolon. Our hand's clear now. K command's a little bit frustrating, because it would kill this and then maybe remove a card that we draw. But we get there. We beat Jund. We locked him out. We got there. Opponent played kind of a little bit slow. A little bit interesting. Bloodmoon was coming as well. Last match for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're currently doing reasonable in this league. Oh no, Uncle DB ruined it. We're gonna lose now. Dank Informer. Thanks for the follow. So the reason I like the Spyglass there is if we Spyglass and they have Liliana and didn't play it for some reason, we can at least name that and we can take care of a Wrenn and 6 at some point. Don't say that. It's not like you're playing Scales. Hold on. Find a match, find a match. Look at them emotes. Look at them emotes. Here we go. Howl's in the chat. Exactly. Howl's in the chat. Going for that 5-0. We get to play first. We're going to keep this. It's a turn 2 Karn. It's really hard to give up a turn 2 Karn. It's a good start. I like that one with the bandana. How did Jun go? 1. Island. Island beat. Here we go. Desperate Ritual. Have a stubborn denial. Ruined my life. Karn. Opponent Ops. Going to go get an artifact. We'll go get liquid metal coating. We are going to see if my opponent has the counter spell on turn 2. If we fear it, we might lead with Eidolon. We're 4-0. Read third. We're 4-0. Opponent is questioning all life choices here. They haven't told me much about their list yet. It's just an island. Scalding Tarn. Okay, okay. Probability of a counter, relatively high. Pretty high chance here. Almost wonder if I should just uptick Karn and then play Eidolon. We'll go for it. We got the turn 2. Gotta go for it. They can remand me, mana leak, whatever they got. Extra island here. Remanded. Alright. We're going to go up here to get out of bolt range. Past turn. What's nice here is if we find an extra land on turn 4, it'll look pretty good. Steam vents. Bleh. Petty theft. Alright, well, they're worried about this card, so let's keep putting it into play. Kind of all in here on this. Gonna go up with Karn to keep it out of bolt range, fearing that. They do bolt it. They have snap bolt. We've put all our resources into Karn, and we're against a matchup that's not very good for us. It appears to be Blue Moon. If we got our Eidolon down faster, we'd be better. Oh yeah. We're in a world of hurt. All being said, I can liquid metal and abrade this, which is kind of a nice little nuance. Lucky for us, we get to do that. Otherwise, the Scion would definitely ruin us. Blood Moon was pitched, by the way. Petty Brazen Borrower in the air. Let's attempt a Chalice on 1. Prevent those future ops, bolts, etc. Opt. Make them have it. Make them have everything. Counters. Slam a Eidolon. Go ahead, opponent. Alright. Raise and Borrow does not block Eidolon, which is kind of nice. Land drop. Shocks it in. That can't be very good. I will attempt to connect for 2. Snapcaster. Are they going to Snapcaster Bolt, then Brazen Borrower? Chooses Archmage Charm. It's pretty good. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and slam the bridge. I'm going to basically go counter this. I know they targeted the Archmage Charm. That's fine with me. Now they counter instead of drawing. Ooh. Varus with a little kind of party. A little party. Little group of friends. What's up, Miracle folks? How are the Dark Souls this evening? Friday stream. Brazen Borrower into play. We're at 20. Opponent's at 12. Little Dark Souls party. Sanctuary here on upkeep gets to pick up whatever that card is. Remand. It's not good for us. Let's deal 3 damage to each creature. This should get, in my opinion, the remand. And does so. Past turn. We're trying to go for glory here. Although we've just run into Blue Moon. One of our worst matchups. Puts the remand back on top. In for 3. I'm going to try 4 for Chandra, Uptick, and Slagstorm. Forcing them to have a counter or something here. Dang. I get to draw. I am 4-0, but we've run into an absolute wall here. Alright, Avaros, you take care. I'm shortly after. Rain. Serum Visions. Polluted Delta. 2, 3, 4. Chandra. Can I get this Chandra to stick? Snapcaster. This is good. This is good. Snapcaster Remand is fine, because then I can Slagstorm here. It's not like the best thing to be happening, but the Slagstorm following this will be nice. Board wipe? Oh, stop. No other Mystic Sanctuary. That's good for us. 3, 4, 5 puts me to 6. I'm going to try to play Chandra again. Or are we going to Bolt, Snap, Bolt? This is going to be such a hard game to win. We're going to need our opponent to stumble. Going to need them to stumble. Lots of stumbling going to need to happen here. Brazen Borrow is so good for the Blood Moon, the Blue Moon decks. Actually, there we go. A little bit better. Looks like you found the I have it all guy. Sometimes we find them. Oh. Sometimes we find them. As mentioned though, Blue Moon's really tough. We're probably very less favored than most decks. The fact that they've got just 4 Blood Moons and they can easily strip those out, play Keranos, they're playing Royal Scions, they're playing all kinds of good stuff. We're just in trouble. Mystic Sanctuary being fetchable is tough. That's why we've got a couple, bringing in the Magus, bringing in the Blood Moon, keeping a few Blood Moons just on the off chance. But realistically, we don't want to be playing it. And it's so funny that our opponent will play it. Uh-oh. No lands. Turn 1 Eidolon. Don't bolt me. Don't bolt me. Opponent's mulled to 5. Maybe they have a bunch of cantrips. One can hope. No bolts. Another Eidolon's actually kind of nice. We'll try to play second Eidolon here. This makes every cantrip or anything else they want to be playing here really painful. Spell Snare would be fine to see here. They do bolt. We did get the 2 damage in as well, which is nice. Alright, so we got an Eidolon in play. Opponent Serum Visions. Okay. It's good. It's good so far. It's a lot of damage. Do find their land. Let's go ahead and attack for 2. I think I want to just get this Blood Moon down. We take some damage to do this. I then can attack and have the Abrade to clear up, say, a Snapcaster. Snapcaster will do 2 to them. They opt. They're down to 7. Eidolon's doing crazy amounts of work here. We have to treat them a bit like a control deck. Even a Bolt here puts them to 5. Okay. They're at 5. They're going to be at 4, 3. Be 3 with the Magus. They do hit their land here. Pass turn. Down to 3. Keeping them off of a lot of blue. Snapcaster's still a thing. Petty Thefts. Go ahead and Magus again. I can imagine this might be a tempo play. They might have a Remand. Opt. Okay. This puts us back into play. My Ruins is shut off right now, but it keeps them on 1 island. Abrade, why aren't you Bolt? Why? Why aren't you Bolt? What are we doing here, opponent? Let's attack for 2. Snapcaster. See what they target here. It's probably going to be a Bolt. They might Bolt upstairs. Let's allow this combat step to happen. They decide to Bolt here. Okay, they can't fetch. We have the Ruins. We can put them to 1. I can put them to 1. No reason to wait. Yes. I don't know why they did that, but I'll take it. Rabble Master might have been enough. All right. Need one more. I'm just going to run it. It's like people don't know what Ruins does. It ruins lives. Alright, we're going to keep this. More because I have the acceleration. We're going to... I probably should have kept the Slagstorm, but it's all good. Let's see if we can accelerate out of Chandra here. Picked up a second Chandra, not bad. Come on. They could remand us. Let's see. Extra Scalding turn here. It's definitely an easy remand if they've got it. Chandra? Counter. Counter double bolt? Something? They're like not snapping something off here, and I feel super good about that. Super good. Alright, pass turn. We skip a Scavenger Grounds, it's okay. Cracks? What, Island? Crack, crack. We're gonna see a Brazen Borrower? Petty theft. Petty theft. All right. Reasonable. Little tempo play there. We got 2 damage in by doing that. Polluted Delta. Get this land down. Obviously slam the Chandra. Counter from my opponent. A lot of islands. Hard cast, Force of Negation. Polluted Delta. Sort of want to just slam a Spirit Guide here. Start racing them. I'm going to switch up the tempo here. 4 mana is a very dangerous spot. Cryptic Commands, Archmage Charms, stuff like that. This won't seem as threatening, and they also don't have any red currently. They'll probably have to fetch to go get that red at this point. To pitch counter, play a Borrower? Possibly. Fetching Polluted Delta on their upkeep. Mystic Sanctuary to pick up their Force of Negation here. Cascading Bluffs. So they have the Force of Negation again. Question is, can I race this? I don't know if I can. You can try, though. I'm just gonna pass. My opponent has a Force of Negation here. Let them do whatever else they've got here. They have a Stomp. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an Anger. Maybe I can get them to cast the Force of Negation on the Chandra after they put Bone Crusher Giant in, and I get to Anger the board. It's unlikely, but... The Bone Crusher. Serum Visions. Alright. Chandra. Chandra. Force of Negation. Remands instead. Alright. Not much I can do against that. Raise and Borrow hits for 3. I'm at 11. Serum Visions. This is not looking good. Serum Visions. Serum Visions. Serum Visions. Serum Visions. By the way, most of these have been 1 on top, 1 on bottom. Chalzum 1. Yeah, for sure. Chandra. Force of Negation. And they can do this. Oh, Remand. That Remand is frustrating. Mystic Sanctuary here to pick up any of these cards. Picks up a Remand. Goes to the top of the library. Attacks for 3. Down to 8. Plays their Bone Crusher Giant here. I need almost a land here to bait out the Force. I do hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chandra. Force of Negation right here. Yes. Forces, followed by Anger. Just have 1 drops. Only 1 drops. That's all you have, opponent. Chandra. Stick. Come on. No counter. No counter. Stop. Remands. Alright. We'll play a bridge behind this. One of their ways they're doing this is attacking me because I have the Chalice in 1. Petty Thefts the Chalice. Wow. Plus the Ceremonious Rejection. Followed by Bolt, followed by a Bolt. I need an instant speed way to get rid of Brazen Borrower. How do they have everything? Why are we dying? Gonna play Chandra. Gonna uptick. I'm gonna uptick for mana here to put a Chalice on 1. That avoids Bolt. Bring it in. Before they draw anything. Die. I know, no remand. Trying to play around all kinds of stuff. Now what do you have, opponent? Draws 2 cards. Land. Does not shock in. Uptick for damage. Pass turn. No flashing. No flashing. No flashing. No flashing. No flashing. Oh my gosh. It's Thing in the Ice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cash in a Ruins. Puts them to 7. How sideways can this go if I do not kill Thing in the Ice here? If I do not kill Thing in the Ice, they have 3 cards. I do have a Chalice on 1. If I uptick, I can kill with a spell next turn. If I downtick, I'm more turns away. It still triggers it, but they'll only have 3 cards. If they have Archmage Charm here, then it gets weird. I know it doesn't care. I know, guys. The question is if they have this. If they have this, then they draw. If they don't, if they do not have that, they didn't do anything huge last turn. I think I go up here. What if I hit Hazoret? You're at 2 playing around the world? I think we go up here and threaten it next turn. In some ways, I almost don't want to play anything out. Oh my gosh, it's Eidolon. It's Eidolon. Eidolon's so good here. What if they have a remand? How much do I ruin this if they have a remand? They remand, they draw, that goes to 3. Play Eidolon down, it's 2, 4, 6, and ruins. I'm gonna play it. This might be it. They might remand it. Oh, it's in. Here we go. Their turn. Goes to end step. We'll definitely use this ruins now. At 5. Castable spell. Oh, castable spell! What are you doing, deck? I guess if it's petty theft anyway, I lose. I uptick here. The Eidolon. Because if it's petty theft, they do this and they play it in. I just got to go up here, maybe even hit Hazard or something. If I hit Hazard, I get to go in. Karn's interesting. Karn's interesting because I could play a Walking Ballista. If I play Walking Ballista here, we're in pretty good shape. I avoid the Brazen Borrow by playing a Karn and Walking Ballista here. No, I've already played a Mountain, right? We've already played a Mountain. I can't do that. This just has to be damage resolve, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. I think it just has to be damage resolves. I've already played my Mountain for the turn. Yeah, Ballista kills me as well. Pass turn. They didn't do anything. Oh my gosh. I don't think they have anything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We got it. We did it. We did it. Oh my gosh. Whew. That was a sweet game. Red Prison here in Modern. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I don't know how we won that. Dower MTG, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out, man. Some of the best Magic you've ever seen. Oh, it was so close all the way to the end. Our Eidolons were gas. So much gas. I'm glad I have this extra Eidolon in here. Whew. This is the list. You can always do exclamation point deck list to get it. Let's move these cards around so you can kind of see the breakout a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm like shaking. There you go. This is the list. Boy, oh boy. That was a good one. That's the way we like to end the night. Woo! Uncle DB. Woo! Kilgore. Design Monkey. Robin. G-Panta. That was some hot Magic there, wasn't it? I'm not going to be able to sleep. Murky Murloc. Uncle DB. Mana Pot. Hazand. Abstract Dramatic. Zajad. I'm saying these so bad. Woo! We got there. Another 5-0. List has gone 10-0 recently. 14-1 if we include the other bits. Not bad.